Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just written this, it's called A Life of Much Fun. I used to wake up in the morning and turn the TV on. Then I'd sit there drooling till all the drool was gone. I'd go to the bathroom and then I'd wash my face, not realising that by watching mindless TV, mind control was taking place. It started such a long time ago when TV was black and white. I'd sit and laugh at the programmes viewed till sent to bed at night. I'd go to the local youth club where all the kids of the council estate would gather. We'd all been taking pop and crisps served by somebody's mother. Table tennis, darts and tig. Then out the back for a drag on a cig. I'd always been a bit of a fool because I had my first cigarette at the local junior school. Anyway, fun and laughter, fighting and barging, then run for home to watch the water margin. Never knew the words in Chinese that were sung, just remember the leader by name of Ling Chung. Well, from then on, every kid thought that he knew Kung Fu, till you got smacked in the mouth and you couldn't chew. Then you're no longer mates until the weekend after. You'd be right as rain, no more tears but lots of laughter. Years passed by and the schooling was done. Hard work and the heartbreaks puts fun on the run. More time passes by, the older we get, the kids all grow up, some wrapped up in debt. It goes on, this life, influenced by those who make up the rules. They think they still can control you because they see you as fools. Pawns to be utilised by their corrupt acts and deeds, unfortunately seen as fodder upon which to feed. Then an aha moment, right out of the blue. No more joy in the mundane, I know what I'll do. I'll take a look at that I no longer believe. I'll choose to be happy again, then I'll start to receive. So, out with the programmes that took me from me. Out into nature with the birds and the trees. A change in the energy brings positivity back. No more draining of energy and living in lack. Then a feeling of happiness, once lost deep inside, returns to the soul no longer to hide. As the runner awaits the bang of the gun, I gratefully anticipate a life of much fun. Well, I mean, when I look back, you know, it's obviously when I was a kid, my mum and dad had a rented TV, and they used to put the money in the back and twist the little whatever it was. They used to twist this little twisty thing so it'd swallow up the money, and then they could carry on watching TV. Halfway through a programme and TV would just shut off. Oh, go get some money. Anyway, so, and that's it then, you know. So you and it was new for everybody, wasn't it? You know, TV, fairly new anyway. I mean, when I was a kid, it was still black and white, you know. So, and then it's like people are interested because it's new and it's, you know, so they're watching it and they get hooked on it. I mean, my mum herself, you know, Coronation Street, she never missed an episode. I wouldn't have said never, actually. You know, I mean, when she were in care home in Finnish, she may well have done. But, no, while she were living at home, she never missed an episode of it. Because she were hooked on it. And she thought it were real. And she wasn't by herself. There were many in the country that thought it were real, but it were just actors and actors. You know, I mean, I did my fair share of background extra work, and the first time when I did that, I couldn't watch a movie or a programme without thinking, you know, it was that illusion that it were real. It took that realness away you know, for me at that time. I only can watch movies now, I do, so regularly, you know, but, you know, it certainly did shatter. It wasn't the same. It ruined it, to be honest, for me. Well, I say it ruined it. It didn't give me an insight into the background of it all. But anyway, so, but that's the power of TV. That's the power of it. That's why you can be brainwashed with it. You know, many people do think that it's real. But unfortunately, personally I've seen it. I've seen how it's gone. This is only my journey, by the way. But I've seen how it's gone from programmes of fun and laughter, and maybe it's just how I perceive it. Well, it's not. Because it's gone from, and I know society's changed as well, but it's gone from family-oriented programmes. Orientated? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's certainly draining. It can be draining. I mean, those programmes, when I used to call in and my mum would be watching particular ones that she used to watch, they were seemingly every time I walked in, they were doing nothing but fall out, fighting and falling out. And that's supposed to be real life. I mean, it is now, because that's, for a lot of folk, because that's how it's become, isn't it? You know, but where's the influence come from? I don't know. It's a debate, isn't it? It's a debate. It's all opinion. It's a debate, isn't it? But I know that from my own experiences that we can get hooked on. I mean, certainly video games. You know, certainly video games. I mean, when those Space Invaders first came out, I was hooked on them. You know. So I've witnessed that. I know how easy it is to get hooked on something. And when you're having to pay for it as well, that drains your pocket. Because when you're a kid and you're only getting pocket money, or you're delivering papers, newspapers, you know, or milk or whatever it is, or was at the time. So, yeah. But this is where we've got, it's self-regulation. We have a choice. We can either sit there and end up drooling at it, you know, mind controlled, believing it, soaking in those frequencies. Wow, they do so much damage, man. They really do. Which is why we really do need to get out into nature. But it's up to many of us to, we've got to make, there's lots of people who don't make that effort, you know. And I need to make more of an effort, I'll be quite honest, of course I do, to do that. I spend a lot of time writing, whether you like it or not. I spend a lot of time writing this sort of stuff, you know, but anyway, it's just me chit-chatting. I'm just chit-chatting today. I know I've written that, but I'm just chit-chatting today. But I did used to run for the water margin. I did, when I was at the youth club. Yeah, it'd get, I don't know what time, I can't remember what time it all started, it might have been 5 o'clock. But whatever time the youth club started, I think I'd go to the youthie for about half an hour, and then I'd run home to watch the water margin, then I'd go back to the youth club. It was good, I enjoyed it. It was new, you see. Anyway. Not so new now, is it? Right. Yeah, I think that will be it for today. You'll be glad to know. But I'm sure there's certainly people at my age who'll resonate with that, what I've just read out. Anyway, that's it. Alright. Take care.